Hey guys, how you doing? This is Lionheart here, telling you right now to go purchase the latest product called Senso Wireless. Why are these good? Because they're really handy, they come well, they're weatherproof, they're sweat-proof, so you never have to worry about damage right there. They have a 5.0 Bluetooth chip. They fit very well for athletic purposes. Look at that, tight fit, no problem right there. And you're wondering to yourself, oh man, Lionheart, how much is it going to cost? Is it going to cost $100? No, it's not going to cost $100. It's going to cost only $39.95. I repeat, it's only going to cost $39.95, and you can get this on Amazon. But because you're my followers and everything, I'm going to give you a code right there. And that code would be Senso20 off. I repeat, the code will be Senso20 off. So make sure to check it out. Go purchase your product here of Senso Wireless and help support Senso right there. And I'm telling you, you won't regret the product. Thank you. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How are you doing? This is your host, the autistic, optimistic reactor, the Lionheart. Today is, if I remember correctly, it's December 4th. Is it December? No, it's not. But today is another episode reaction of Death Battle, which we have Bleach's protagonist, Sosuke Aizen, versus the ever-powerful protagonist of Naruto, Madara Uchiha. Now, if some of you have seen my last reaction video of Korra versus Storm, and we saw that preview of those two fighting, there were some comments below that you guys said to me that, oh, Aizen's gonna win because of his immortality, or you gotta watch Bleach or finish Bleach. I saw enough Bleach to see Ichigo Kurosaki beat Sosuke Aizen when he had that thing inside of him. I think I've had my fair share of enough knowledge to know his abilities and powers and limitations, so, and even if I didn't, I gotta go with the person who I know, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I hope you guys are gonna, I swear, I'll be mad if my boy Madara Uchiha, who I look at as the god of Shinobi, loses this fight. So let's get started with this death battle and watch all the statistics, all the information, and see if my prediction is correct. So let's get to this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Madara Uchiha, the legendary messianic shinobi from Naruto.
Sousuke Aizen, the Soul Reaper who stood upon the heavens from Bleach.
We may dream of glory, but these two have the will to power to take it by force and claim a seat among the gods.
They're the biggest, baddest enemy bosses around, and not even death can stop them. Ghost versus zombie. Let's go. He's
on Boomstick, and then search out to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win on Death Battle.
Endless destruction, countless dead, a plot to conquer the planets, the ninja world.
Learn your history, guys, because this is why this guy is going to win, based on all the things he did.
From itself, from beyond the grave.
The same man who orchestrated this war in the first place in order to end all wars forever. Madara Uchiha.
From birth, war was the only thing the young Madara knew, and there was no ninja he liked fighting more than Hashirama Senju. They're basically ninja Romeo and Juliet.
Belonging to opposing clans, Madara and Hashirama were forced to battle each other for years, all the while dreaming of a better future.
Their romance eventually overcame their clan's differences, and the two groups merged, creating the village of Konoha.
But Madara wasn't satisfied with Hashirama's dream of peace through cooperation. He desired an immoral peace through total domination.
Everyone else thought that was crazy, so he bounced, and then he came back to wage war against the village he helped build. Well, that didn't last long, huh?
Madara's megalomania was perhaps faded, considering he is in fact the reincarnation of the demigod Indra Otsutsu and the inheritor of his immensely powerful chakra.
Basically, physical and spiritual energy that makes ninja magic. Madara specializes in fire and wood-style jutsus, which just seems irresponsible to put those together. Like a gender reveal party waiting to happen.
His wood is especially impressive, considering it's the only style of elemental jutsu that can create life. Why are you looking at me like that?
Madara can even use his gunbai to absorb ninjutsu
And reflect it back.
To sender. You know you're a badass when you can take on armies with just a friggin' fan.
Madara has torn apart hordes of ninja without breaking a sweat.
Hell yeah.
From every tail
Highlight episode moment.
He defeated the 5 Kage, some of the strongest shinobi in the world.
The Raikages even stated to be fast enough to move at light speed. And even weaker ninja like Orochimaru have dodged literal photon beams.
But Madara's greatest tool is the one born from his very bloodline, the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. These magical eyes massively enhance his perception down to the cellular level, allowing him to predict movements, see the flow of chakra, and summon the mighty perfect Susanoo.
The Sharingan can also cast a genjutsu that'll trap anyone that looks at it in an illusion, and even break them out of those same illusions.
In Sasuke's case, even one's as strong as Itachi's Tsukuyomi, which can warp your perception of time. Itachi used it on a fellow Uchiha and made her live out her entire life in the span of 1/100th of 1/1000th of 1/1
Is it really that slow?
And when she died in the illusion, she died for real. If Sasuke could break out of it, Madara could too, easily.
And after grafting some of Hashirama's cells onto himself, he
He'd
not
always have a piece of his Romeo inside him.
That's why he's a G. You can't fuck with him on
He
that.
not only gained a healing factor strong enough to regenerate from having half his body vaporized, but also the terrifying
Renegon.
AKA the big chungus of all eye magic. The Ringy eyes let Madara absorb chakra and ninjutsu, create invisible limbo clones, see and remove your soul from your body, and summon giant-ass meteors. As if he needed any more fucking powers.
While the Rinnegan lacks some of the Sharingan's unique abilities, he can't switch between them at will.
After tearing the ninja world a new asshole, Madara was finally defeated in a climactic battle for the ages by his BFF. And
No, he
the
didn't.
life of a legendary shinobi
He never
came
died.
into the arms of his one
And that's what
true
makes him a G.
Or did it?
Alright, this is gonna get pretty crazy, but just bear with me. Fearing a defeat in battle, Madara set a time-delayed jutsu that would posthumously rewrite reality and bring him back to life. And it worked! So Madara tricked another Uchiha, Obito, into witnessing his best friend murdering his other best friend. Then he tasked Obito with manipulating the world into another war. Meanwhile, he gave his own Rinnegan to Nagato with the goal of getting it back after he was brought back to life the second time with the outer path because he died.
He's gonna lose his breath.
Make sense?
Nah, that'll never work.
You're right, it didn't! So Obito went out and got the Rinnegan back from Nagato's corpse, because he died. Then Kabuto brought Madara back to life, and he got his eyes back from Obito after some backstabbing. Then he sealed the awakened Ten Tails within himself in order to gain ultimate power and create the world's greatest nap time ever!
Look what you people have done to him.
Yeah, we kind of do that.
Tails' power would be awesome, but those stinky 8 balls of doom are so lame.
The Orb of Truth.
These truth-seeking orbs are in another league. The
Sorry,
Ten Tails
truth-seeking
is strong enough to
orbs.
wipe continents off the map, and the orbs can be shaped into weapons that will completely disintegrate anything that come into
It
contact.
even destroyed reanimated jutsu bodies, and that's a big deal because they're not meant to die. But once you hit them, there's no way of them coming back.
Madara's power was so insane, he was considered comparable to the original Sage of Six Paths, the dude who helped create the friggin' moon.
And when Madara created meteors, they were large enough to show up against the curvature of the Earth. Measuring their size and estimating the height at which Madara lifted them, they had to possess a potential energy of at least 372 petatons of TNT.
He was even
I like how the show teaches you words like Utaton, Petatons, like words you would never know.
Space. Madara even has an attack where he hawks light speed loogies.
Considering even base Madara has displayed speeds on par with Light Tiny Ninja, we know Ten Tails Madara would have to be significantly faster thanks to the Ten Tails' power.
With virtually no one left to oppose him, Madara's plot was finally in the endgame. He awakened the Rin Sharingan, and with the God Tree summoned, he cast the infinite Tsukuyomi, spreading the tree's roots across the entire planet and capturing every single person in the world. This would enslave all of humanity in an endless dream world free of conflict forever. for total domination.
Manipulating this tree with his chakra would have involved physically spreading its roots through and around the entire Earth in mere moments. Estimating the tree's mass and the speed at which the roots would move, his chakra must have released...
You see, we're still talking about Madara Uchiha on everything he's done. You're not going to get a bigger list from Aizen.
Kishimoto himself didn't even know. Madara's power was so overwhelming, the only thing that could take him down was treachery.
Even the man with the magic eyes couldn't see that coming.
All that was left was his old friend Hashirama, there to comfort him in his final moments.
Just like Romeo and Juliet, for never was there a story of more woe than this of Hashirama and his mother bro. I read it in the iambic pentameter.
Is there a gas leak in here?
Now the real fun.
You see, there's no way you can compare to that. No matter what they say about Aizen, it's not going to have that long list like Madara.
Leading Shinigami was set to be executed under suspicious circumstances. A band of humans from the living world had invaded to save her, and Sosuke Aizen, captain of the 5th Division of the Gotei 13, was dead.
Yeah, so they said.
What dastardly mastermind could have been behind all this? He'd have to be a galaxy brain 5D chess master.
The man responsible was, in fact, Sosuke Aizen.
Little is known about the man's past, only that he isn't a man, a human man, but a soul reaper.
These Shinigami are spiritual beings who ferry lost souls to the afterlife and purify those who have turned evil in the living world.
They're badass anime wizard Grim Reaper swordsmen. Though Aizen himself was hardly that cool. I mean, just look at those glasses. Dork.
But this Clark Kent was harboring a secret. Aizen had spent years attempting to develop the means to ultimate power, ruining the lives of many of his colleagues via his twisted experiments.
Turn them all into
He's
hollows.
a super villain, but when you do it to me, it's shut the hell up, Wednesday. You're under NDA, and I know about the stuff you do.
As a Shinigami, Aizen's body is made of reishi, being spirit matter, and empowered by rare yogurt, being spirit energy. Entities made of reishi are completely invisible to anyone without specific supernatural awareness, though a Shinigami's body is still tangible and can be damaged
It
normally.
was a fucked up moment what he did.
Aizen can create incredibly powerful blasts. He's so strong, weaker beings will literally disintegrate if they get too close to him.
This is due to his Reactor, a localized spiritual pressure exerted as a result of his enormous power.
He also knows tons of keto, or spells. He can create force fields, bend the light around him to make him impossible to detect, fire concentrated bolts of lightning, and absorb the energy from his surroundings to make giant-ass energy dragons.
Perhaps his deadliest keto is Kurohitsuki. After an extensive incantation, Aizen surrounds his target in an enormous black coffin that distorts space and time and tears its victims apart.
Aizen's plotting finally came to fruition during the invasion of the Soul Society, where he faked his death using his greatest weapon, his Zanpakuto, Kyoka Suigetsu.
A Shinigami
Yeah, that
Zanpakuto is a
one
magical
does
sword
particular
that
hypnosis and illusions,
Kyoka
tricking
Suigetsu
his enemies.
control over its victim's senses the instant they lay eyes on the sword.
See, I watched Bleach, so don't think that I didn't watch the series. I'm not finished, but I know enough on Aizen.
Making himself virtually immune to attacks while his opponents are sitting ducks.
It's so strong that it kept a group of ex-Soul Reapers known as the Visor trapped for over 100 years without them even knowing it. It's one of the most broken powers ever, and the definition of anime bullshit.
I like how Boomstick always analyzes shit.
An immensely powerful reality-warping device that, quote, materializes the user's wishes.
In Aizen's case, it realized his desire to become the strongest being in the universe. With it, he can heal any of his wounds, even when half his body is vaporized. And more importantly, it exponentially increases his power over time through evolution by turning him into a horrifying butterfly monster man.
Being eventually strong enough to dethrone and replace the Soul King, the deity that controls the cosmic balance. Even a minor disruption of the Soul King's influence led to the three worlds of Earth, the Soul Society, and Hueco Mundo to start physically collapsing.
That implied that the Soul King has to be outputting enough energy to hold all these places together at all times.
Considering each should be roughly the same size, this would require an energy of over 140 zetatons of TNT.
Aizen is powerful enough to vaporize mountains as a side effect of a sword swing. His casual energy blasts can disintegrate huge chunks of the earth, and he can take on armies with just his Ryatsu alone.
He even defeated the rest of the Gote 13 without so much as breaking a sweat.
So he should be way stronger than Soul Society heavy hitters like Kenpachi, who sliced this 120-kilometer wide asteroid to pieces.
That's roughly the width of Great Britain. An asteroid of this size would have to carry a kinetic energy of at least 44 petatons of TNT.
And Aizen was so badass, he literally transcended other Shinigami in power. He was in a whole other dimension from the rest of them.
Until he fought Ichigo Kurosaki.
And he lost. In embarrassment.
Way before this, in the Soul Society arc, Ichigo was already as fast as lightning. And by this point, after all his power boosts, he'd even be faster than light. Hell, even weaker characters like this lady can dodge light beams.
Though their fight was epic, Ichigo had transcended the Shinigami as well. And even Aizen himself. Feeding upon his insecurities, the Hogyoku abandoned Aizen, who was quickly defeated and imprisoned within the bottommost level of the Soul Society's prison. Aizen was left alone. His great power he sacrificed so much to achieve was gone forever.
Or was it? Somehow he ended up getting even stronger than before. But what made him so strong? Could it be the chair?
It's not the chair. It could theoretically be due to the chair's restraints keeping his Reactor from properly releasing, building it up within him until he was stronger in base than he was at his previous max.
Nah, it's definitely the chair. And, since the chair could still hold him after he got stronger, wouldn't that make it even stronger than him? Even stronger than the Soul King? All hail the mighty Chair-sama, most powerful being in all of Bleach. He even managed to hold his own against the Quincy warlord Uchiha.
Jesus Christ, Boomstick is stupid as shit.
He even used Kyoga Suigetsu to trick him. And Uchiha's a dude who can literally see every possible future all at the same time. All according to Kenkaku, bitches.
And after standing among the gods themselves, Aizen returned to captivity and pondered the meaning of his existence.
Even trapped in a prison, sealed off in a different dimension with a 20,000-year sentence, he remains the most dangerous being in the world.
Who knows what schemes are brewing behind those cold, calculating eyes? No compassion, no empathy, only the drive for power.
No one has ever stood at the top, neither you nor me. From now on, I alone will stand at the top.
He's gonna lose. Alright, it's time for a death battle! Alright. My guy's gonna win this, so let's see.
You can see me.
I can see everything.
I thought you'd say that.
Did you see that?
Come on, Madara. Yeah, wood style jutsu. Oh, bullshit. That's bullshit. I know he didn't die like that. I know he didn't die like that. Yeah. I can't believe he even laid the strike on him. Oh man, he already rushed into that mode. That's how I know Madara's gonna win, because he hasn't gone full power yet. Wait till Susanoo shows up. That's right, ultimate defense, Susanoo. Ah, that's right, we got Ten Tails form of Madara. Let's go beat his ass. Yes! Whoop his ass. Okay, alright, he's in his mode. He ain't gonna beat my guy. I don't give a shit. He is not gonna beat his ass. That's right, Susanoo. Let's go! That's the ultimate perfect form. Oh, you think that's gonna be enough? Yeah. Put those truth-seeking orbs at him. He's gonna be a bitch when he gets killed by those things. Let's go. Here we go. Yeah. Let's go! Finish this motherfucker up! Okay. Okay, hold on.
You almost had me there, you tricky bastard.
Oh, no! Bullshit! That's bullshit. He did not fucking win. Are you... That's bullshit! He did not fucking win. Yes! Oh shit! I called it! Madara Uchiha has won, bitches! So fuck you to all of y'all who thought he was gonna lose. I knew that dude was gonna win and he won! He won! Yeah! Oh my god! Freaking Yoda-tan.
And both ended up being roughly as fast as each other.
While there are a range of possible feats and numbers to go with,
I was
they're
right.
always going to be close to even.
Which means the main thing that mattered here were their powers and how they countered each other. Madara's enormous variety of abilities eventually overwhelmed Aizen.
See? Proves my point.
May be invisible to regular people. The Rinnegan allowed Madara to see invisible spiritual beings like his own Limbo clone. Now, the Rinnegan lets you see and remove human souls, and that's exactly what a Soul Reaper is.
Both Chakra and Reactor utilized spirit energy and operated in similar ways, being formed into attacks like ninjutsu and kido. That meant that Madara's ability to absorb ninjutsu allowed him to nullify the vast majority of Aizen's range attacks and even dispel his force fields.
And despite how OP Aizen's complete hypnosis was, Sharingan users can break out of illusions no sweat, even ones as powerful as Itachi's Tsukuyomi. And since Madara can switch between the Rinnegan and the Sharingan at will, he'd be able to break out of an illusion anytime he wanted.
Aizen's illusions are nearly perfect, but fellow Captain Uchiha was able to subconsciously notice its flaws. With an eye as perceptive as the Sharingan, which can spot...
Of course, you can never fuck with the Sharingan or the Rinnegan.
Madara would be able to quickly break out.
I called that. I knew he was gonna win that.
Any resistance to the kind of mental illusions Madara can create.
Even setting illusions aside, the sheer quantity of offensive options at Madara's disposal, whether it be his clones, meteors, or monsters summoned by the Rinnegan, kept Aizen constantly on the back foot.
But none of that mattered if they couldn't kill each other, and both had pretty insane healing factors that could recover from just about anything, except for those pesky 8 balls of doom.
Yeah.
Truth-seeking orbs were capable of completely molecularly annihilating spiritual beings and preventing them from regenerating. And again, Aizen was a spiritual being.
Again, that proves my point.
Irreversible damage to Madara, the ghost of the Uchiha had exactly what he needed to put this actual ghost down for good.
Aizen was an unbelievably overpowered foe. His own powers, illusions, and devastating truth-seeking orbs allowed him to crush the ex-Shinigami.
Sosuke should have kept his eyes on the prize.
Really? Really?
Feel any shame at all? Moderately.
What?
Double punch, suck it with.
You just did 2 puns? Are you kidding me?
Madara Uchiha.
So the question is, what's going to be the next death battle coming up?
Items from Death Metal and Rooster Teeth. Hoodies, t-shirts, socks, to ear sides. Click that box to start shopping now.
Oh, we're going to do Saitama? Are they going to do Superman? Who are they going to do? Seriously, Popeye? We're going to do Popeye the Sailor? It's some bullshit. You're like, I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Ooh, I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Ooh. Yo, like, he ain't got... I don't care how much spinach you eat. Popeye the Sailor Man gonna get his ass whooped by Saitama, the One Punch Man. He can't fuck with that. It's as simple as that. If they say that Popeye has a chance of even winning, I don't even know how that's even a fight in the first place. Let's be clear. I don't know how that's a fight. And I don't care what kind of bullshit little term about what spinach did for him. I don't give a damn. He ain't being Saitama. If he does, I'm fucking having a problem with that. Anyway, I proved all you guys in the last video that Madara Uchiha was definitely going to win. And he did win. And I proved that to you guys in there. So to all you Bleach fans who doubted me, who doubted Madara, I say suck it, okay? Because y'all lost. Also, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I want to thank you guys for giving me your utmost support. And if you like my merchandise right here, which is me doing homage to my favorite Saiyan Vegeta, and you want some, make sure to go to the store at the lionsden.shop. I repeat, go to the lionsden.shop, which is in the link in the description below. And I'll even put a sale for 25% off because it's Christmas. I'll put 25% off on purchases. So if you're interested, go check it out. Purchase any, if there's any merch that you like, go in there, use the code Xmas as in XMAS, and it'll give you 25% off in the purchase. I gotta go, but make sure to hit the subscribe button below and remember to watch, like, subscribe, repeat. I must bid you adieu, goodbye, and good night. Bang.
I need some motherfucking views. I need some motherfucking views.